How to defeat Griffith once and for all. 2025 updated. If you clicked on this video, I already know exactly what happened. Your ex-best friend betrayed you in a cruel way, destroyed your life, violated everything you loved, ascended to godhood, and now simply cannot be touched. Sounds hopeless, right? But don't worry, because today I'm going to show you all the possible and impossible ways to eliminate this celestial plague once and for all. And look, if you really want to see Griffith pay for everything he did, watch until the end, because I guarantee the solution is here. 1. The blade that cuts dimensions. There's no use trying to stab him with an ordinary sword, because he has simply transcended our reality. But what if there was a way to cut through space and reach what lies beyond? Well, Skull Knight has already shown that this is possible by covering his sword with beherits, creating a blade capable of slicing through portals and dimensions. If Guts did the same with the Dragon Slayer, we'd have a serious case here. But there's a detail. This technique was used against Void, who has control over portals. Griffith, as Femto, manipulates the space around him, which could make this strategy less effective. Even so, if Guts finds a way to reinforce this idea, it might work. 2. Magic, the great variable of fate. Anyone who thinks Berserk is only about swords and blood is mistaken. Magic has become an increasingly important element in the story, especially with the rise of sorcerers and witches. And if anything can stand against a deity, it's an equivalent mystical force. With the imminent war between the Kushans and the Band of the Falcon, everything indicates that sorcerers will play a fundamental role. Farnase's power, which is still developing, could be the key to something monumental. And considering that Griffith represents a force opposed to nature, it's only fair that nature itself rises against him. 3. Rickert, the Godslayer. Now let's talk about the surprise that caught everyone off guard. Rickert was the first to strike Griffith. Yes, he slapped the face of a divine being, and Griffith simply did not react. But why? This moment is not just symbolic. It may reveal something important. Griffith, among his followers, acts like a human. This could mean that, under certain circumstances, he has vulnerabilities. If Rickert figured out how to hit him once, who's to say he won't find a definitive way to defeat him? 4. Betrayal among gods. Griffith thinks he's the center of the universe, but the truth is, he's just a piece on the God Hand's chessboard. What if he's being manipulated? Or worse, what if he's betrayed by his own divine companions? Void seems to be the one truly in control of fate. He's calculating. He knows what he's doing. Griffith may just be being used for a much greater plan. And when he finally realizes it, it may be too late. If that's the case, Griffith could end up being sacrificed, and perhaps the true villain of the story has yet to reveal their full hand. 5. The Moonlight Boy and Guts' final choice. Now we come to the most controversial part. If Griffith exists as Femto, it's because he took the body of Guts and Casca's son. But that child didn't completely disappear. He still exists within Griffith, emerging on full moon nights as the Moonlight Boy. And that means Griffith does not have full control over himself. If there were a way to separate the two, Griffith would lose his physical form. But this might come at a cost. Guts may have to destroy the only bond he has with his son. Would he be willing to make that sacrifice? Or could he trust that the boy himself has a power we have yet to discover? The final answer? Yes, Griffith can fall. But how it will happen is still uncertain. Maybe it will be by Guts' hands, maybe by Rickert's, maybe through a betrayal within the God Hand. Or perhaps by the final action of the Moonlight Boy, who may be far more powerful than we imagine. One thing is certain, Griffith will still experience pain. The Hawk of Light is flying high, but the higher he rises, the greater his fall will be. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these theories makes the most sense? Do you have another idea that I didn't mention? Drop it in the comments, and let's discuss. And if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Leave a like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.